Hi everyone. Today I will show you how to create a subscription rule which will allow you to start accepting prepaid subscriptions in your shop. A prepaid subscription is a subscription where the customer pays for multiple deliveries in advance. For example, they want to get a bag of coffee grounds once every month, but they want to pay for 4 deliveries in advance, as you offer a more generous discount when they do that. When they place the initial subscription order, they will pay for all 4 deliveries, and you will then just fulfill the deliveries each month. The prepaid orders will have an automatically generated fulfillment schedule, which you can see when you open the order in your shop. You can always see which orders you currently have to fulfill if you filter the orders by the fulfillment status. The best thing here is that you can give your customers a discount when they buy a prepaid subscription and therefore increase your revenue, and who doesn't want to do that, and also keep your customers loyal to your shop. Now, if you never created a subscription rule before, I highly recommend that you first watch my video where I explain how to create a simple subscription rule. You can find a link to the video in the description below. Now, let's get back to today's demonstration. After you open the app, head over to the subscription rules. Now, let's start configuring our prepaid subscription rule by clicking on the Create Rule button. We will select the auto charging option. Okay. Let's set the rule name to subscribe and save with prepaid plans, as this will let the customer know that this option contains prepaid plans. I will set the label for the plan selector to deliver monthly prepay for, as this will show up nicely in our widget. Now let's select the products and do that by just clicking here. When you click on the button, a nice pop-up appears, and this allows you to select the products or variants that you want to include in the subscription rule. The products and variants you select here are the ones which will be available to your customers to buy as a prepaid subscription. I'm going to select the bag of coffee and I'll just click on the add button. Okay, the product is in the subscription rule. Now let's configure the selling plans. As I want to configure the rule for prepaid monthly subscriptions, I will first change the selling plan name to monthly subscriptions prepaid for 4 months. All right, now the important thing is to check this checkbox in front of the label which says this is a prepaid selling plan. Once we check this, we will get an option to configure a billing interval which will be different from the delivery interval. You can see that billing interval option shown here. The key thing when configuring prepaid selling plans is to configure a billing interval that is different than the delivery interval. For example, I want to set up a prepaid subscription option where the customer gets the coffee grounds delivered once every month, but they pay for 4 deliveries in advance. This means that I need to update the delivery interval to 1 month. So it's already got 1 written in here, which is great, but I need to change this drop-down selector to months. And now over here in billing interval, I need to change this to 4 months. So I'll just in the box update this to 4, and then, oh look, it's already updated this to months to match what I've done over here. Isn't that neat? This will make sure that the system will charge our customer once every 4 months for the price of all deliveries. The cost of each delivery includes the cost of the product and the shipping costs. When buying the product as part of a prepaid subscription, The cost of the product and shipping will be automatically increased according to the number of deliveries you set up, which means that you don't have to change the price of the product at all. And now let's change the selling plan selector label to reflect our configuration. In our example, I will set it up to 4 deliveries. This will then show up as deliver monthly prepay for 4 deliveries in our widget, where this value will be available as a selection in a drop-down menu. So that's what our customer will see on the front end of the website. We will leave some of these settings on their default value, such as the day on which the customer should get charged, the minimum number of payments, and the maximum number of payments. Now, as this is a prepaid subscription where the customer will pay in advance for multiple deliveries, I want to give my customers a bit of a discount as an incentive for them to subscribe. Giving customers a discount for prepaid subscription orders is a great way to increase your revenue. Let's first select the discount type. So I'm going to do that by choosing this selector here. You have 3 options here on what kind of discount you want to give your customers. You can set a fixed amount discount, a percentage discount, or set a fixed product price. I will set the percentage discount option. And I will give my customers a 10% discount when they subscribe. And now, as I did in one of my other videos, I will also give my customers a bigger discount for their next renewal. This will give my customers an additional reason to keep the subscription active in my shop and keep up my recurring revenue. And don't forget, recurring revenue is the lifeblood of every successful business. To do this, I just have to enable the option to change the discount after a specific number of payments. Okay, now some advanced options have shown up here, and this is what I really like. I will configure the rule to increase the discount after the initial order. Remember that in our case, we have a prepaid subscription, which means that if we increase the discount after the initial order, the customer will actually get the discount after 4 months when the subscription renews. So this makes a lot of sense here, as they will already have a subscription active for some time, and I want to reward them for that so that they will keep it active. So I'm going to change this to initial order. That's actually already on its default state, so that's fine. And then I'm going to move on to the discount type and its percentage. I want to keep it as that, and I will increase the discount to 15%. Again, I can type that in or use the up and down arrows. Okay, this is a great incentive for my customers. I will now set a description for this selling plan. Okay, this will be great. Now I will configure another prepaid option to give my customers another choice. And I'm going to do that by clicking on this blue button that says Add Selling Plan. So here we can see my selling plan number 2 is highlighted. Let's create this as a monthly subscription where the customer pays in advance for 2 deliveries. I will set the selling plan name to monthly subscription prepaid for 2 months. Let's mark this as a prepaid selling plan. I will set the delivery interval to 1 month. And notice how the field over here updates automatically. And I will set the billing interval to 2 months as I want customers to pay for 2 deliveries in advance. So it's already got 2 in here. That's perfect. And now let's change the selling plan selector label to reflect our configuration. I want to set it up to 2 deliveries. Remember, it's a good idea to stay on top of your labeling because that makes it so much easier for your customer to understand what they're choosing on the front end of your website. Now let's configure the discounts. I will give my customers only a 5% discount for this selling plan, but I will increase it to 10% after the initial order in hope that they will keep their subscription active. And let's write a nice selling plan description. So my description says 5% discount, you get a 10% discount on all renewals. Right, we are done. I can save my rule by clicking on the button on the bottom right hand corner of the page. Great, the rule is saved. Now let's check out how the widget is looking in our shop. Okay, I can see the subscription widget on my product page. It shows up very nicely. And if I select the prepaid subscription option here, and I can see that the price has increased, right, from 25 euros to 90 euros, which matches up with the option I've chosen under subscribe and save of 90 euros. And I can see the selling plan description where it says I will get a bigger 15% discount on all renewals. You can see here how the delivery monthly prepay for text shows up in combination with the delivery interval drop down. So that's here. And I can select the desired number of deliveries. Everything updates automatically. You can see that the price per delivery changes according to the discount we set up. I like that, as the customer can see that they will save more if they prepay for more deliveries, which is going to encourage them to sign up for more deliveries. All right, that's it. In the video that you just watched, you learn how to configure a subscription rule for prepaid subscriptions in Seal Subscriptions app. You learned how to configure the billing and delivery intervals correctly, how to set up a discount, and how to validate that the widget shows up correctly in your shop. I hope that you liked the video and that it helped you clear any doubts you might have had. Now open the Seal Subscriptions app in your shop and configure a prepaid subscription rule. Have a great day.